Alright, welcome guys. Welcome back. We are back. Oh man. Sorry, I'm having like internet issues currently. I think I got them fixed for now. I guess we'll see how it lasts, but alright, well, I'm here. My title is my title for a reason. Invest 94L might develop into Imelda and make a run for the East Coast. That is a fact currently. Oh man. I don't know how many of you guys are even in chat currently. Guess we'll see. No? I'm gonna do 2 hours. I'm gonna be streaming for about an hour and a half. I'm gonna wait for some people to get in before I even start going over stuff, because this is important stuff that we need to discuss. Hold up. I'm working on some stuff right now. I'm trying to make some transitions and cutscenes and everything just to make the streams more, like, I don't really know. Yes, that is what I need. Hold up, I'm making some scenes right now. Alright, hold up. So if I click control, does that do anything? Nah, it doesn't do anything then. Yeah, whatever. I'll just delete the cutscene. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so. Yo, what's up, Ben? Welcome. Alright, so. We got some stuff. We got some stuff to talk about, guys. We got very important stuff to talk about. Okay, so. We currently got 80-90 chances of tropical storm Imelda forming. And if this forms, the East Coast needs to watch out ASAP. If you guys are in like Savannah, Georgia, the coast of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Outer Banks, you guys need to all be watching this right now because it has a 90% chance of forming in the next week and an 80% chance of forming in the next 2 days. Currently, the National Hurricane Center states showers and thunderstorms are showing signs of organization in association with a tropical wave located near Hispaniola and Turks and Caicos Islands. An area of low pressure is expected to form along the wave tonight or early Friday when it moves near the southeast Bahamas. This low is expected to become a tropical depression when it is in the vicinity of the when it is in the vicinity of the central and northwest Bahamas late Friday or over the weekend, and then track northwestward or northward over the southwestern Atlantic. Interest in the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and the Turks and Caicos Islands and the Bahamas should monitor the progress of the system. Regardless of development, heavy rains and gusty winds are likely across that region during the next couple of days. While there is significant uncertainty along the long-range track and intensity of this system, the chances of wind, rainfall, and storm surge impacts for a portion of the southeast U.S. coast are increasing. Interest in that area should monitor the progress of the system. Look at that second to last sentence. The chances, while there's significant uncertainty in the long-range track and intensity of the system, the chances of wind, rainfall, and storm surge impacts for a portion of the southeast U.S. coast are increasing. It's increasing, guys. Like, we're still multiple days out from when this thing could possibly make landfall, and the chances of it making landfall are still increasing. Yeah, you can see 94L right here. It's concerning, guys. This is what it looks like on infrared currently. You can kind of see, oh, it doesn't really look like any really disturbance, does it? Well, let me go to the western Atlantic. There, right there is the entire wave rotating. You can see it right there. The center right is where my mouse is. My mouse cursor is where the center of it is, most likely. You can see it rotating, guys. It is decently organized currently. It does look decent on satellite. It looks very decent on satellite, actually. It looks concerningly decent on satellite. Now, forecast models. This is where it's going to get a little concerning, which I will do those in a minute. Let's look over here on actual satellite instead of infrared. Look at this. You can see a lot of decent cloud tops. And then right over here is Tropical Storm Humberto, one or the other. I can't really have an accent like that. You You can see that's 94L right there, rotating. You can see it rotating. It's very concerning, guys. East Coast needs to watch out, that's for sure. And hopping over to weather-wise, let's go over here. Weather-wise looks a little wonky right now. Here we go. There we go. Look at all these spaghetti models. Look at this, guys. Most of them, say 75% of them, are going straight into South Carolina. Like Charleston, you're right in the middle of it. Savannah, you're right in the middle of it. Like Savannah and Charleston need to be pretty watching out, that's for sure. These ones that are going out to the ocean, I think, are very, very unlikely to happen. I think this thing will make landfall. That's my opinion. I think it will. The models prove that. The models prove that. You can see right down here is 94L. You can see it developing and hitting right into South Carolina, basically right at Myrtle Beach. Yep, basically right at Myrtle Beach, guys. You can see. Has it impacting as a Category 1 hurricane or strong tropical storm? That's what the GFS has it making landfall as. And this isn't just like an outlier run. Like, let's go back to 12Z for GFS. 18Z is not just an outlier run, guys. Let's go. This is 12Z. This is from earlier. This is 12Z today, September 25th. Look, right down there is 94L. Boom. Dude, hits the Carolinas at 983 millibars. Let's go back to 6Z today. This is earlier this morning. Look, you'll see the same thing. There's 94L right there, forming. Taking a little bit longer to form. Not hitting as strong, but boom. 988 millibars landfall. And then before that, it didn't show anything. But dude, that's 3 runs in a row showing a landfall in basically the same area. That is concerning, guys. That is very concerning, to say the least. Looking decent on satellite too, guys. Let's just go look at some models. Chill. See what goes on with this. Let's look. Let's go over here to 18Z hurricane models. Let's go to the H-Wharf. See what H-Wharf has this sucker as. Right there in the Bahamas. 992 going through the Bahamas. And oh my gosh. Yeah. H-Wharf has it hitting North Carolina at, man, what was that? H-Wharf has it hitting North Carolina at like 976 millibars, 975 millibars. It's like a Category 3, guys. High in Category 2, low in Cat 3. That's intense, guys. Let's go to the H-Wharf parent model. 962. That's what H-Wharf parent shows. 962, guys. Yeah, the H-Wharf parent shows this thing making landfall in North Carolina at 900 and what was it, 72 millibars. It's insane. Oh my, stronger than before. Hold up. 962 millibar landfall into North Carolina, I believe. Yeah. That's H-Word parent. Halves A. Let's see what halves A shows. Guys, every single one of the models we've seen so far is showing a landfall somewhere. This one might be the only one that is not. Let's see. Oh, tropical storm. Right near Florida, and yep. Landfall Myrtle Beach at 989 millibars. Let's go halves A parent. See what this one shows. I feel it's gonna be some of the same stuff. Yeah, it's the same thing. Halves B. Let's look at halves B, guys. What's up, Western Ohio WX? What is up, my man? Just so you guys know, if this thing is a hurricane at landfall, I'm going to be chasing it. Just so you guys know, if it's a hurricane at landfall, I'm going to be chasing it. I'm going to be streaming it. I'm going to be recording for it. $985 millibars. Halves B shows that 985 millibars at landfall in South Carolina. GFS, we already know what GFS is showing. Hold up, I clicked on the wrong thing. 94L, there we go. See what GFS is showing. Every single one has showed landfall in the Carolinas, guys. Every single one of them has shown landfall in the Carolinas. 989 millibar for GFS, guys. 989 millibars. This is not good. And then European. Let's look at the Euro. Let's look at Euro. What's Euro showing? Going up the coast of Florida currently. 984 millibar landfall. Guys, every one of the hurricane models is showing landfall currently. Every one of the hurricane models is showing landfall. Every hurricane model is showing Imelda forming and making landfall in the Carolinas, guys. GFS is showing decent landfall. I don't know, guys. It's looking nice on satellite, too. It's looking nice on infrared. I wonder when this disturbance area is actually going to touch the Carolinas, because I feel like next update it should. Personally. Look at all these spaghetti models going straight into the Carolinas. Look at that. All these spaghetti models are going straight into the Carolinas. One of them's going directly through Myrtle Beach. As, let's see, 44 miles an hour. Ridiculous, guys. This is going to be something big to watch out for. And then we got Humberto out here in the Atlantic, which is going to be getting pretty close to the Outer Banks, guys. It could get pretty close to the Outer Banks. 2 areas of development right next to each other, guys. Crazy, man. Like, post-tropical cyclone Gabrielle up here about to hit these islands under hurricane warning. We got Humberto formed, and now we got Imelda trying to form currently. 94L is trying to form. Quickly, too. Oh, man. It's looking pretty organized, guys. I will say it's looking actually pretty organized. It's early in its life, but it's still organized. Oh, man. I need to go get some water. I will be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to go do something. I am back. Sorry, took a minute. I had to go do something. I got school tomorrow, so I needed to go finish something real quick. What's up? M Parks Tinky, there is probably a 0.01% chance that happens, just so you know. There is a very low chance that happens. This thing is going to, if it hits land, it is most likely going to be the East Coast, like South Carolina or something. There is a very low chance that is going to happen. So I would be very surprised if that happens. Flight level winds 30, 29 knots or so. $33 miles an hour. It's currently at 30 miles an hour. Alright. So 3 miles an hour faster, and they might issue it for 35 in the next update. But yeah, I would be very surprised if this thing goes into the Gulf, because I'm pretty sure that's probably like a, man, 1 in a million chance that even happens, for sure. No model has this thing going to the Gulf and pulling Helene, just so you know. It's most likely going to hit the East Coast. We just don't know how strong yet. It could be like not even a tropical storm. It could be a Category 2 hurricane. We don't really know currently. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised either. This thing could be pretty bad. I mean, look at this model. This thing could be pretty bad, guys, just so you know. This thing could be pretty decent hurricane, tropical storm hurricane, guys. Could be pretty decent, that's for sure. So everyone on the East Coast needs to be not preparing, but monitoring this. You can see some decent rotation here on infrared. You can see the low. You can see the low pressure, guys. Yeah, the spaghetti models are pretty accurate with one another, guys. Like, the spaghetti, almost every spaghetti model, most of the spaghetti models are showing this thing making landfall, guys. Like, look at this. This was from what? This was from September. This was from yesterday at 6Z. Yesterday at 6Z, look. 2 models, 3 models, 4, maybe like 5 models were making landfall. Look at this. And this is 12Z yesterday. 18Z yesterday. 0Z today. 6Z. 12Z. And then 18Z. You can see it's like, it's most likely going, there's a pretty decent chance it impacts the United States. There is a pretty decent chance that it does. I mean, look, you can even see just the chances of wind, rainfall, and storm surge impacts for a portion of the southeast U.S. coast are increasing. It means that, like, dude, like, the chances of this thing causing, like, an impact to the United States is increasing. There's a higher chance that this impacts the United States. It's organizing. Yeah, this thing could get bad, and it's organizing too. Pretty fast, actually. Dude. Why is my friend? My friend's sending me crazy stuff, bro. Dude, what? What the heck is this? Yeah, so, this thing is organizing pretty fast, actually. Like, yesterday it looked like just a useless blob of just rain. Like, it didn't look like. No, we don't have another Helene. There's no Helene going to happen. No two hurricanes are the same. Just so you know, Hurricane Helene formed in the CAG, not this area. Helene formed in the Central American Gyre. This is not the Central American Gyre. If it is, it's the very far eastern portion. It's not going to go into the Gulf. It's going like due north. It's going northwest right now towards Florida, technically. It's a low chance that it hits Florida, but I mean, there's still a chance. A couple models show it hitting Florida. But no, we now have another Helene. We aren't going to have a hurricane like Helene in quite a while. Let me think. M Parks Tinky, yeah, there's always a slim chance of anything. It's weather, but there's also a very low chance. And comparing this to a system like Helene that killed 250 people is not funny. It's not cool to compare hurricanes, especially ones that killed that many people. So I would just stop saying that before I time you out for a little bit, because this is not going to be like Hurricane Helene. This is going to be its own hurricane, its own tropical storm. I mean, there always is that one slim chance, but like, I don't see this being like Hurricane Helene. Helene was just another level. One second, the screen's gonna go black. I'm working on something real quick. I'm working on a cutscene. I don't want you guys. No, you don't need to shut up. You're fine. I don't like comparing hurricanes to other ones because I just feel awful for the families that had to go through that. So you're fine. Don't worry about it. Just maybe not do that anymore. Hurricanes are very devastating. They can ruin families. So comparing them is just not cool. But other than that, yes, this could be something very devastating. That's for sure. This could be a pretty big thing, considering this season has been very, very dead. This is like our first chance of actually getting impacted by a tropical system since Chantal, and that was back in what, July? Yeah, it was July, I think. June or July, from what I know. Yeah, infrared, it's actually looking pretty organized on infrared, guys, I will say. It's looking more organized than I thought it would be. I've not looked. I've not looked at infrared in quite a while for this, so it's looking pretty organized. Some big cloud tops piling up right here. You didn't cause a problem, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with comparing storms, but I just don't like comparing storms that actually caused an impact. You don't need to be truly sorry. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not at this point. One thing I've noticed though is that like this cone has like gotten closer and closer and more confined to the East Coast. Like, I mean, dude, the other day the cone was like really wide, showed it going out to sea, possibly showed it possibly hitting the Outer Banks. Now with the way the cone is looking, it could skim the Outer Banks or go straight into the Carolinas. Like, it's almost like they expect this thing to hit land now. It's like it's expected to hit land, which is not good. So, from the East Coast, just keep watching it, just to be safe. Okay, I trust you in Parks Tinky. I mean, if this thing is a Category 1 hurricane, if this thing's a hurricane, I am going to be chasing it. Well, most likely. But if this is a hurricane, I'm most likely going to be chasing it in the Carolinas. I'm from Ohio, so it's going to be a decent drive, but I'm most likely going to be chasing it. I'll be streaming it, recording, all the stuff you guys want. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm just testing out stuff currently. You're fine. You're not. I didn't know if you're being sarcastic or not. It's hard to trust people these days. It is strengthening, guys. Look at this. 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Look at that. 2 millibar drop. It is strengthening, guys. It's his strengthening. Humberto is expected to be a 120 mile per hour Category 3. This, we honestly don't know how strong it's going to be. Most likely it's going to be like a Category 1. I don't expect it to be much higher than a Category 1 or 2, but you never know. Could get stronger for sure. Just got to keep watching. Like, there's so much that could change with this that, like, we just need to keep watching it closely, guys. Yeah, it is very hard to trust people these days. I'm just here to try and save lives, get people warned about upcoming events so they can take proper precautions so they hopefully I can save some lives. It's all that I care about. I just want to save people's lives. I want to try to make the death toll from yearly storms go down as much as possible. Just currently sitting here on satellite looking at the storms, you can see Humberto is starting to organize. It's supposed to be a hurricane by, I believe, tomorrow morning. Very early tomorrow morning. I believe it's supposed to be a hurricane. We don't know when Invest 41. Invest 41. We don't know when 94L is actually going to develop. But what's up, Oliver? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh, man. Southwest Virginia, no. Most likely not. You saw what on the TV? My live stream? You saw my live stream on the TV at the dentist? Or did you see just this in general? The tropics. Oh, yeah. No, it's not Saturday. Currently, it is. Southwest Virginia, no. Yeah, it means most likely Friday. Not. I'm ready for school to freaking end. That's what I'm ready for. You saw what on the TV? My live stream? You saw my live stream on the TV at the dentist? Or did you see just this in general? The tropics. Tennessee, I mean, maybe some rain. Just watch for some rain if you're like in southeast Tennessee, but I don't expect much in Tennessee. Scary, it's not. You don't need to be scared. It's like you don't need to be scared of it. Like there's not. I mean, there's a chance this thing doesn't even develop. It's fascinating. It's not cool. I mean, it could be cool. It's fascinating in my opinion. I mean, there's nothing to really be afraid about. Like we don't even know if this thing is even gonna hit land. It's just the tropics. It's pretty cool. Wind, I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's too early to tell. M Park's Tinky, it's way too early to tell. Ask me that in like 3 days, and I might have a decent answer for you. It's way too early to tell. Sorry, I'm working on stuff right now, guys. I'm just... You're fine, Oliver. You're not stupid. Um, I believe if this thing does hit land, I do believe it will be at least a tropical storm. If it develops, then yeah, it most likely will be a tropical storm at landfall. But there's always a chance it could be stronger. There's a chance it could be weaker. We don't fully know. This is a very hard storm to track. So we don't fully know. I mean, GFS models are showing this sucker at like, hold up. The GFS model is showing it at, GFS model showing it at 989 millibars. 989 millibars is about a category 1. Category 1 at landfall is what the GFS is showing. Blame me for making what? I don't know what you mean by that. Southwest Virginia, no. Most likely not. Well, the eye wall by that point... on the TV, my live stream. The eye wall by that point will most likely be pretty deteriorated, I feel like, but... Let's see. Yeah, the eye wall by the time it gets to Tennessee is, like, gonna be pretty deteriorated. You're just gonna get pretty much quite a bit of rain. But, like, we don't even know if it's gonna hit Tennessee. We don't even know if Tennessee's gonna be impacted at all. So for now, yeah, Tennessee looks like it's gonna get a little bit of rain, but not a crap ton as of now. Just minor flooding. That's what I'm seeing. Like over here, satellite. You can see both Southwest Virginia, no. Most likely not. Just forgot its name, bro. Hold up. You saw what on the TV? My live stream? You saw my live stream on the TV at the dentist? Or did you see just this in general? Humberto, there we go. Tropics. You can see Humberto. Southwest Virginia, no. Most likely not. You saw what on the TV? My live stream? You saw my live stream on the TV at the dentist? Or did you see just this in general? Forgot to turn off the tropics media source, my bad. There we go. My bad, the freaking audio is all cracked up. Okay, we're back. Alright, now you guys can actually hear me. I'm stupid. Hold up. We are like... okay. Are we good? My audio is all messed up. You guys should have told me. I didn't even know that. Hold up. My audio is like all messed up. Card G 10K. Okay. Let me see that 10K. I'll take it. Yeah, my audio is messed up. I was like using this scene right here. I had the audio from this scene on, so it was all messed up. It was weird. We're back. I had like two audios playing at once. That was weird. Alright. Any questions you guys got? I can answer them. I'm going to be streaming for probably another 35 minutes or so, and then I'm going to be crashed out in my bed. Mountains do not hold off hurricanes, especially rain. Helene caused extreme flooding in North Carolina, mainly because of the mountains. But mountains don't usually hold off hurricanes. Oh, man. I didn't bet you $10,000. Why are you asking for 10K? Why are you asking for $10,000? Oh, no, you're suing me? Uh-oh. Yeah, this is very interesting. I honestly don't know what it'll do either. Because, like, Humberto is, like, could cause this thing. So, hold up. I gotta do something. Serio, Jesus. Alright. M. Parks Tinky. So there's one main thing that's going on. This is going to be a very important thing when it comes to the track that 94L will take. So bear with me with this. This is going to sound very, meteorological, but you'll see. So what we got going on is we got Humberto over here out to the east of 94L. What is currently happening is 94L is creating outflow winds. Outflow winds are basically what occur whenever a hurricane or tropical system develops. Outflow winds are basically just winds that go outside of the core of the storm. Just like that. Say this is like the core of the storm. They go out like that. So what happens is some of these outflow winds are going over to Humberto. And Humberto, you can see on the western side, is kind of being a little shaved down by the outflow winds from 94L. What that is causing Humberto to not intensify as fast as we first expected. But the problem is that the longer that Humberto takes to develop means the further west that 94L can travel. Which means that the longer Humberto takes to develop, the closer to the Carolinas and Florida and Georgia that 94L gets. Which means that that is not good. Because what's going to happen is that whenever these two systems get close to each other, what's going to happen is called the Fujiwara effect. It is where two low pressure systems develop and merge into one big low pressure system. And that will most likely go off to the northeast, away from land. So what is currently going to happen is that if Humberto develops faster and moves faster and then catches up with 94L, 94L could get sucked into Humberto and then weaken it, and it just moves off to the northwest, and no problem is occurring for the East Coast. Longer it takes for Humberto to develop and strengthen means the further away 94L can get from Humberto, which means that it could get closer and most likely hit the East Coast. The only thing is that Humberto is going to take longer to develop just due to the fact that 94L is creating shear and outflow winds. So the more that 94L develops, the weaker that Humberto is going to be. Which means that quicker, just to summarize it, the quicker that 94L develops, the more likely it's going to hit land. And as you can see, looking right here on satellite infrared, it is pretty decently organized currently, guys. He's actually trying to organize quite a bit. So, that is what is currently going on. Very meteorological stuff, but that is currently what is basically happening. Well, I think I'm going to end stream here, honestly, guys. I think I am. I'm just getting tired. I kind of want to go to bed. I think I'm going to end stream here. I don't know when 20Z is coming out, but I'm going to end stream. See you guys in the next one.